Hello everyone, we're back today with another unboxing slash review, and I'm super excited for this one. I know I say that about all the figures I order, but this one's been a long time coming. I think it's like 2 years in the making, basically, this video. I used to have the other Rogue, and I wanted to, the Marvel Legends Rogue, the one from the Apocalypse Wave, I think it was, and I was really looking forward to comparing the two, because that one's actually really nice. It just had the issue with the eyes, right, where the eyes look like they're kind of like cross-eyed. But I sold it from that time to this time because I thought this thing was never coming out. So here we are, 2 years in the making. Let's just jump into it. Let's take a look at it. We got the nice MAFEX box. As always, you get a really cool looking comic panel here. You get promo shots. I think that's an actual picture because it looks like it's out of focus on her hand and it's more focused on her face. I don't think that's a digital render. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we waited too long for this, and it's my understanding that we waited too long because of the fact that CT is making these figures, these horrible, shitty-looking knockoffs, and delaying MAFEX from releasing the figures themselves, like the new ones, because they were working on reissues, to stop them from being able to sell theirs. So I highly recommend getting the original. I don't recommend the bootlegs. Again, I've said it before, but basically there are real artists behind this. They make these. Everybody's argument is, well, Medicom, well, MAFEX, Marvel, Disney, they're billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies. That's fine, but these artists aren't. The artists that make these aren't. They could very well be freelance artists that get paid $1,000 just for doing one sculpt to one digital render, and then they see their figure in the wild and they're wondering why they're not getting paid on something that somebody else is bootlegging. I mean, you know, like, they're not millionaires, right? Sometimes these artists aren't getting paid peanuts compared to the company that distributes this. So always support local artists. Always support the original product. Always support your local comic book shop if you can. I like to personally do that. Sometimes I go to my local comic book shop, hobby shop, whatever you want to call it, right? And they have these figures for like $5, $10 more. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to buy it because I want to buy it locally. So that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Beautiful. We have her out of the box and she looks absolutely fantastic. She captures that Jim Lee 90s aesthetic, that look of these like busty, really wide-hipped, thin-waisted women that he would draw. Very, like, the proportions were just very unrealistic, and she captures that without being over the top. Let's just jump into it. Let's start with Rogue. Colors on Rogue are absolutely fantastic. It's got those nice green colors on them. Like, it's like a pearlescent, kind of like shiny green. The yellow and green just match really well. I mean, it looks super nice. The jacket, everybody's scared about the jacket flaking because it looks like it's a kind of like a fake leather type of thing. Take care of it. Try not to take it off too much. It looks like it's in there like really tight, so I wouldn't even bother taking it out, to be honest with you. I'll just leave it on her. I can already see an issue with the figure, kind of, maybe. We'll see. We're just looking at her outfit for now. Is she caked up? A little bit. All right, let's just get into the figure itself. Let's look at the face sculpt. It's immaculate. It's perfect. It's done extremely well. Get a lot of range, you know. Could look up a little bit more. This is the problem that I was talking about earlier, is the hair. It's going to stop her from really looking up. I like the way the Mezco Thor did it, where they gave us like the really soft gummy hair, so that way like it could flow and move around. The way they sculpted the hair here, kind of like around, it's really easy to do this, right? Because some of these MAFEX figures, you can't do that. But you can with this one because of the way they lifted the hair, but you still can't look up. Right? You can do like a whole body look up maybe, right? She's got the soft. I mean, it's kind of soft. It's a little soft. It could be a little softer, a little gummier. Like the Jubilee was a little gummier, but it's okay. It's good enough. I mean, she's got a lot of range. I mean, look at that. To articulation, which is really nice. Let's see how much range with the jacket. I mean, the jacket opens up here, so you kind of get a lot of range here. But going forward, what do you have? Okay, well, I mean, you still have movement, which is pretty cool. You know, you got enough movement, I guess you could say. Again, the jacket looks absolutely fantastic. I don't want to mess with it. I mean, they put a lot of details into it. Look at that. Got like little buttons there. It's pretty cool. We got the X logo. Her belt. It's actually stuck on there, kind of. I was like, I thought this was like stuck. I thought mine was like stuck and it wasn't like glued on there. I don't know if I fucked it up, but it had a little like peg that it was like pushed into. So like, don't mess with it because this is supposed to be that way. Jesus, she's ripped. Look at that. Everything about her looks absolutely fantastic. This Rogue is looking hella fine. Let's check out those other head sculpts. Angrier face. I'm not sold on this one. I don't like the way the paint looks here and around the cheeks. Yeah, it's almost like this one's more of a flat tone. And this has like a gloss over. You could see it, right? Yeah, it really feels like they put a gloss over that face. Because look at this one. Look at that one. That one looks flat too. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know if you could see a difference between these two. But I feel like this one has a gloss to it. I mean, when my light is hitting the side of her face, I mean, yeah, you could see. No, you could see it. You could see it. It's like glossy right there. I don't know what they did to this one, but they made it like really glossy. Because the light is just shining. Let's move this way. Yeah, these are like flat colors that they used. They kind of messed up the lips a little bit. All right, you could see right where the lipstick is. It's almost not centered. Unfortunate. Let me know if you guys got yours like that. I mean, it still looks good, but it looks a little off. I mean, those are hard details to do, so you know, I'll give them a pass on that. But you definitely want it to be perfect because it is expensive. You get a lot of hands. I mean, look at this. You get the hands with the gloves. That's cool. And they give you 2 sets, like with the gloves, without the gloves on. So that's pretty cool. Open hands, open hands, open hands, closed fist, all that stuff. The most important one here, though, is obviously holding the glove, right? So that way you can take off one hand and then the other hand has the fist with the glove, which is pretty cool. That's it. Very simple, very little accessories other than a nice set of hands that you do need. Much better than the Jubilee. That gave us the same set of hands like 3 different times. You do get the same set of hands here, but you get one gloved and one ungloved, so big difference. There's really nothing much more. There's very little accessories. It was just the figure itself is the main focus here, so this review is going to be really short. But let's go ahead and compare her to 2 other figures. Let's start with Gambit. Her height comparison, how they look together. She is obviously much shorter. He's much taller. Do they look paired well together? Absolutely. And let's compare her to one other X-Men character. Right next to Apocalypse. She's tiny, but they look like they fit well together. Also in a display in case you want to, you know, use that famous pose, which I might use for this thumbnail. Maybe. Who knows? All right, so do I recommend her? If you can get her for a decent price from like Hobby Link Japan or Hobby Genki or Plaza Japan or one of those websites, absolutely. I highly recommend her. She's going to be a great addition to your team. She looks amazing. You're really paying here for a little extra for this jacket because these jackets are probably really hard to make. They look really nice. Highly recommend it. If you have the original Rogue, and when I say original, I mean the Marvel Legends Apocalypse Wave Rogue. I think it's the Apocalypse Wave Rogue. If you have that one and you're not looking to spend $100 or whatever, then I think you're fine. I would just try to figure out how to fix those eyes. But she's absolutely worth it if you have the money for it. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time.